What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Sir House of J. Yes. Back again with another one for you. And this time we have a tune. This one is called Pieces of a Man. And it's by Jill Scott-Heron. And I must admit that I am not familiar. I'm familiar with the person, but I haven't listened to like his music or anything like that. So I have heard it before, but this particular song, never heard of it before. But definitely a fan of it now. Very nice, very soulful, and all that good stuff. So all right, so I want to give a shout out. This was from someone who recently started supporting me on Patreon. And her name, she go or his or her name, I'm not really sure, but it goes by the name of Mo Ponder, Moponder. This is a new Patreon subscriber, I guess you can say, or patron. There you go, new Patreon patron, right? Who recently pledged $20, and the $20 went through. And for those that don't know, on Patreon, your cards get charged at the beginning of the month, and if it goes through, you can request your song. So this was the request. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. There's not a whole lot to it. Just got to know what you're doing. So we're going to start with a C major 9. So we're basically in C major. Hopefully everybody knows all white keys for that for that scale, right? C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with a C major 9, C, G, C on the left hand, B, D, E, G on the right hand. And then you're going to move to, this is a B flat major 7 chord over C. Okay, so I know you see some crazy name up there, but just, there you go, B flat major 7, and I just put it over C. Okay, so those are the two chords. You're going to bounce back and forth on those two chords. Each time it gets there, it's not necessarily the same amount of time, so you just have to know the song to know how many times you have to hit it. But you know, right? All right, I was trying to see something there. You can get away with playing a G minor 7 over C2, double C on the left hand, G, B flat, D, F, or just that B flat chord over C. It's different things you can do, but on the recording, this is definitely what I'm hearing, but I'm just saying for you yourself as a musician, and you know, you can, if you want it, you can get away with doing that. You know what I'm saying? But just know on the record, this is what you're hearing. All right. So you do that however many times, depending on what part of the song you want. Now, when it goes from there, the next section, once you're finished playing those chords, what I like to do is just go ahead on and just, I'm not sure, it's like I'm hearing something like kind of walk over to this chord. So if you want to do that, that's a B flat major 7 over E. That's all I'm doing. So you got that da, da, da. And then all I do is just take my left hand and play E. And then you're going to go to a F major 9 chord, F, C, F on the left hand, A, C, E, G on the right hand. And then we're going to move chromatically, okay? So from this chord, you're going to take every note down a half step to the left. So you're going to start with your left hand. F becomes E, C becomes B, F becomes E, A flat, C, B, E, E flat, G to G flat. And there you go. You want E major 9. Okay? So E, B, E on the left hand, A flat, B, E flat, G flat on the right hand. And you're going to do that one more time, every single note a half step. So starting with your left hand, E to E flat, B to B flat, E to E flat, A flat to G, B to B flat, E flat to D, G flat to F. Okay? So you're starting from that. And by the way, that's an E flat major 9 chord. E flat, B flat, E flat on the left hand, G, B flat, D, F on the right hand. So you go, you'll go, which is what I just showed you slowly. So then you hit it one more time. So you do that, okay, and then you're going to come back up. So once you get to the E flat major 9, you're going to move everything chromatically, this time to the right. Which puts you right back on E majors on 9 again. And then you can just go right back to the F major 9, which is chromatically up again. I'm not going to keep doing it the slow way because I'm like, okay, I think y'all get what I just did there, okay? So you got that. And then you go. And so you come back to that F major 9, and then this time you're going to go to what I'm going to call this. Is easier to think of it like this: B minor 7 over A. Okay, I know it says something else up there, and if you want to remember it as a D6 over A, that's fine. But for me, I'd rather think of it as a B minor 7, A in the bass. Okay, you can hit that for 8 beats. Basically, you kind of on that for almost 8 beats, and then you'll do something that sounds like this. Okay, now all that is on my right hand, I'm just doing C, D, E flat, and then I go back to the C major 9 chord. That's on the right hand. On the left hand, I'm doing A flat, B, and then C, double C. So slowly together, I'm just doing this. Okay. Again, slowly. All right. So that's the first half of the song. So you have. And then when it moves to that F major 9, you have the. Almost forgot where to go, and then you got the. Okay, so I'll just call that the first half of the song because I don't know when it's not like structured like a pop song would be structured because this is not pop. You know what I'm saying? This is real soulful. You know what I'm saying? Borderline jazz. So that's the first half of the song. Now there's a middle part of the song where it still starts off with the C major 9, and then you got the B flat major 7 over C. It does that maybe 2 times. I can't remember if it's once or twice. You play the chords, and then what happens? You go back to the F major 9 again. Just like we did before, but this time you're not going to do that. No, you don't do it. This is a different section of the song. It goes. We can just call it the bridge. We'll just call it the bridge, and then it goes to. So I call this an A flat major 7 over B flat. Okay, so don't worry about that confusing name up there on my, on the software. A flat major 7. Over B flat. That's double B flat on the left hand, A flat, C, E flat, G on the right hand. And then it goes to an E minor. E minor. Oh, I guess it's not. Yeah, for a second, I don't know why I was thinking that was an E minor 11. But this is basically a B minor 7 over E. I was getting ready to say E minor 11, but it's not quite E minor 11. is it? Yeah, I guess you could still call it E minor 11. Yeah, I can see. So it's however you want to look at it. You can look at it as B, D, G flat, A over E, which that could be a B minor 7. But even though we're not playing this G, if we played that G, it'll just be a straight out E minor 11. So if you want to look at it that way and play it that way, okay, so however you want to look at it, okay? But that's what I'm playing. Double E on the left hand, B, D, G flat, and A. Okay, and then you keep your right hand on that B minor 7 and put it over A again. And that's for about 8 beats almost. And then you're going to do okay, there's a little section. It only does those chords like one time, that section. So after you finish that B minor over A, B minor 7 over A, you want to quickly hit your E flat minor 9 again. Major 9, sorry, your E flat major 9. E flat, B flat, E flat left hand, G, B flat, D, F on the right hand. You want to quickly go, and now you want to do a D major 9. And that's a half step. By the way, that is chromatic. So all the notes, just go back a half step. Sorry about that. There you go, like that. So that's D, A, D, dad on the left hand. G flat, A, D flat, and E. Man, I was having a brain freeze right there. Okay. D flat and E. So there go your D major 7. So you're going to go. And then you're going to do that same chromatic where you walk everything down chromatically. So hit the D major 9 again, and then you're going to go. There you go. So now you're at D flat major 9. All I did was move every single note to the left. And then you're going to do that one more time. Sorry, let me do that again. And look at that. You're back on a different inversion of C major 9. C, G, C on the left hand. E, G, B, D on the right hand. So you got... Then, okay, and then you go back to that B minor 7 over A, right? B minor 7, B, D, G flat, A on the right hand while you're playing A in the bass. And then you can do your walk again. And then you basically like go back, it goes back to like the first section of the song again. So let's play that whole middle section. So this is the middle section. We'll call it the bridge just because we don't know what else to call it. Okay. So here we go. You got I think you play it one more time. Now here we go. This is a different movement from before. You got the... Then you go back to the first section of the song again. So you do everything that I showed you at the beginning of the song, what I said was the first section. Now, after he finished that, the song basically ends with the C major 9 and then the B flat major 7 over C. They do it over and over and over again. I mean, it's like probably for over a minute and a half. All I did was just play the same chord and octave, and just same notes, B flat, D, F, A flat. He does a whole bunch of other stuff. You know, you can just do whatever you want to do at that point. Okay, and then when you're ready to end the song, he ends it basically on it's like a G minor 7 chord, and he just goes like this. Plays it an octave higher, does something. And when he gets up here, he'll do something like, and just ends it like that. So that G minor 7 chord, G, D on the left hand, G, B flat, D, F on the right hand. You can just arpeggiate it, just break it up. And then take your right hand and the same notes an octave higher. Octave higher. And eventually you'll hear that G flat, and then he just ends it on a G, and that's how the song basically ends. So there you go. That's it right there. Hopefully that will help you out. And whoever's listening, whoever else is looking at this tutorial, it's not too hard of a song to do. You just got to know where you are in the song. You just have to be familiar with it. All right, so I will catch y'all. I got some more tutorials. I could not do any tutorials during the week. My week was ridiculously busy. So I'm trying to knock out all the ones that came through last weekend with Patreon. And I actually had a couple of people, these 2 people that sent in a regular donation through PayPal. So this weekend, y'all, I'm going to try to get all of them up this weekend for you, all right? Okay, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.